In this video, I'll be going over how to change out your motorcycle fairings if you've been in an accident and they look rough, beat up, anything like this. I'll be showing you how to replace them. So as you can see here, today we are working on this R6. And this thing was in an accident, but it rides just fine. And the rest of the body is in good shape. Obviously it went down on this side, but the mirror is in good shape. I just fixed the gas tank and it's really not that bad. The engine cover isn't bad at all. Really the only thing that's killing the value and the aesthetics of this bike are these horrible plastic bits and fairings. So we got a kit online, which is step number one. Get a kit that fits your bike, painted, unpainted, have it wrapped, plastic dip it, do whatever you want. But get whatever new fairings you're going to put on your bike. That is step one. So let's get into the process. Now that you've gotten your parts ordered and in, you need to grab the proper tools. Check out what you need to use for your bike. In my instance with this specifically, I need to use hex heads and grab a pair of scissors for these zip ties, as well as some Phillips head, because they threw in some old Phillips head right there that I already took out. But grab whatever tools you need to remove the stock hardware or whatever hardware is on the bike right now. So now that you have your parts with the bike, my recommendation is that you take them all out of the plastic and styrofoam and whatever it's packaged in and lay it around the bike wherever it goes, as to not scratch the fairings or the plastics or anything like that, but lay it around the bike so you know where each piece goes. So now that you've gone ahead and taken all of the fairings out of the package, you can start laying them right by the bike where they're supposed to go. So now that you have all of the fairings out of their packaging, I would recommend laying it where they go on or near the bike. So here is the front piece that goes right there. So I have it front and center. These are for the headlights. So I have these right here. This is the big long side piece. So I put it down along against the side. These seat parts are right down back here. So I put them on the seat for the time. This way I know that I have everything. I know exactly where it needs to go. And the removal and the reinstallation process is a snap because everything is already where it's supposed to go. There are two common ways to go about the disassembly and reassembly process. Number one is to take off part by part and put that thing back on, that specific piece. The second option is to take everything off and then put everything back on from a clean blank slate. I personally prefer option number two, because then you don't have overlap with taking out certain bolts that are maybe gatekeepers for another bolt or another component of the bike. And since all of the parts are already laid out just like this, nice and clear and organized, we know where everything goes, then that makes it that much easier and we don't necessarily need to go piece by piece. But ultimately it's up to you, and so let's get working. As I'm editing this video, I realized that I lost the footage of closing out the video and the final shots that I got of the bike. So here's that. You saw the bike, you saw how well it turned out. And before you go, if you're interested in learning how to make money with motorcycles and your passion for bikes, doing simple stuff like this, or actually nothing at all, how you can ride for free, how you can make money with your next bike, and how to get free gear as well, then click the link down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment telling me what you think about this, and I will see you on the next one.